I procrastinated making this video, and now, for obvious reasons, I cannot move. We're gonna have to do it here. There's a creepy child coming up behind me. This is Cosmo, by the way. He is not a permanent member of this household, unfortunately. He's visiting, and I'm looking after him today, so I am happy. Oh, you might recognize him from a very cool horror film called No More Mr. Good Boy, which you can watch on this channel. He's a very good actor. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. A couple of weeks ago, I received a straight offer to appear in a short film for the National Police Wellbeing Service. For those who don't know, a straight offer basically means that I didn't have to audition. The director saw my showreel, he liked it, he reached out to my agent and offered me the job straight away. It wasn't my first straight offer. I got one a few years ago for World on Fire, but it's always nice to get a taste of how the other half live. Or more like the other 2% in the case of us actors. Anyway, if I'm being 100% honest, if they'd asked to do a self-tape, I might not have bothered, just because I was super busy doing this intensive course at the time. Also, recently I've been trying to focus my energy more on things that either pay really well or would be a good addition to my showreel. And a scene in which I look sad and say one line in an Eastern European accent isn't really gonna add much at this point. But it was a straight offer. My character only had one line. I was only required for one scene, which meant a half a day at the most. It's a type of character I'm extremely comfortable with. I don't know what that says about me. It wasn't a student film, but a proper production company, so the pay was decent. Basically, I didn't really have a reason to turn it down. Since it wasn't a big production, I had to make my own way to set. I thought I would make my life easier. Instead of changing multiple trains and tubes and stuff, I would just take the one bus that leaves from a bus station nearby. And I thought I'll just chill for an hour and a half, do some research, read the script, listen to some music, enjoy the scenery, and, you know, just relax. But the universe had other plans. The bus was over 10 minutes late to begin with, and then we were caught in a bunch of traffic where there was like a temporary traffic light due to some roadworks or something. And then the bus driver decided to kick us all off halfway through the journey because, in his words, he was running very late and he had to go back. Like, what the fuck? How does that work? So now I'm over half an hour late for the shoot. Fun times. But eventually I made it to set, only 20 minutes late, which, considering everything that happened, was a miracle. I just did my makeup and they're filming downstairs, so I can't really be loud. But basically, I'm just chilling now for like an hour and a bit, and I have a bed. My scene only took about an hour, maybe two, to film, and before I knew it, I was wrapped. Okay, raise your hand if you're surprised that I forgot to film anything from the moment I got to set. I'm not raising my hand because I'm not surprised. I am useless at this, but I've just wrapped. It's 6 p.m. Nice and easy. One scene, couple setups, in and out. Everyone was lovely, it was all good, happy days. Now just an hour and a half bus home, hopefully less eventful than the journey here. I decided to chill in this lovely park next to the bus stop and reflect on the day. Good day. Felt nice to do some acting. Got to do a bit of crying. It's all good. Just putting my earrings back in because I had to take them out because obviously they weren't something that my character would wear. Feels a bit weird because I've not done a short film in a long time. There was a lot of holding for planes. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say is that it's a bit weird because obviously I've not done short films since before I got an agent, really. I think I did one film after I got an agent just because it was like a helping out a friend type thing. I guess the idea or plan or whatever was that, you know, once I got an agent and started going up for the big telly jobs and film or whatever, you know, that would be a natural progression, and then
once I got Anatomy of a Scandal, I was like, oh, okay, great, now, you know, all the casting directors are going to watch it because it's, you know, it's #1 on Netflix. Everyone's going to see it. And hold for plane. And, you know, I genuinely thought that I'd start being called in for more things, you know, more telly things, get more auditions, because I have like a thing that's out there. But that didn't happen.
What I meant when I said this is that basically I didn't suddenly have a massive influx of auditions. I kept having the same amount of auditions that I'd had up until this point, and nothing really changed.
I've had one TV job since Anatomy of a Scandal, which is London Kills. But even that happened before Anatomy of a Scandal came out. As in, I filmed it before Anatomy of a Scandal came out. So, yeah, things don't always... Trying to figure out, that's my bus. Is it my bus? Fuck, it is my bus. Oh, I have to run.
Okay, so what I was trying to say before I was so rudely interrupted by the bus is that things don't always go to plan. Sometimes they don't unfold the way that you expect them to, but that's okay. Just go with the flow, trust the process, or whatever nonsense people usually say, and try not to stress. Oh yeah, while I was on the bus I got a message from TK Maxx saying that my package had arrived, so I went to collect it on the way back. It was a notebook which I got completely free. I got a £5 voucher from my phone company and the notebook cost £4.99, I think. I don't buy new stuff unless I feel like I'm ripping someone off. Speaking of which, would anyone be interested in money saving tips? I have this list of stuff that I either still do or have done in the past in order to save some money and continue to survive on a self-employed actor's salary in one of the most expensive cities in the world. Let me know in the comments if you'd like me to share it. Also, please do the YouTube related stuff, you know, the likey, subscribey, commenty bits. Remember to trust the process, or something else vaguely inspiring. Accidentally ended up wearing the exact same t-shirt that I wore the day of the shoot. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Say bye-bye to Cosmo. Dogs are the best things in the world.